So I'm back after a bit of rest and a whole lot of turkey. But horror never rests. So it's time to catch up with the vacation nightmare called Do Not Disturb. Welcome back to ML Miller Frights. I'm ML Miller. Before we begin, please do me a favor and punch that like button down below. Share this video with all of your social media addicted pals. Click subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for notifications. I just wanted to let people know that I'm going to have a short story in the new horror comic book anthology, Nightmare Theater 3D. The Kickstarter is in its final days, so if you have the extra cash, why not pop over to the page and support this awesome collection of horror stories from some amazing indie creators. Plus, you'll get to check out my new story, written by me and drawn by the fantastic artist, the Saint Yak, which is a pairing you might see again in comic books really soon. I'll put a link below just before the comments. Do Not Disturb is new on-demand and digital download from Darkstar Pictures. It's directed and written by John Ainslie. Chloe, played by Kimberly LaFerriere, and her husband, Jack, played by Rogan Christopher, are in a troubled relationship. She wants to settle down and have a family, while Jack seems to want the exact opposite and party with no strings attached. The two are on a vacation/honeymoon of sorts, and when they encounter a man on the beach whacked out of his mind on drugs, the man throws all of his drugs at the newlyweds and then wanders into the ocean. Wanting to have a good time on the vacation with the promise of settling down into a quieter life afterwards, the couple decide to take the peyote and other drugs they have found. This experimentation opens up deep-seated aggressions and other unbridled behavior involving sex, more drugs, partying, more drugs, murder, more drugs, and even cannibalism. Do Not Disturb is only the second film from writer-director John Ainslie after his debut with the subversively terrifying The Sublet. Do Not Disturb plays out like a horrifying version of The Hangover as the couple wakes up from their drug binge to find out that they have done some very awful things while blacked out and under the influence of multiple types of drugs. While under the influence, the couple reveal some ghastly things about each other, making it all kind of hard to actually like these morally ambiguous protagonists. Though I wouldn't call Do Not Disturb laugh out loud funny, the lengths the couples go on their binges and the following cleanup of their debauchery grows to insane levels by the end. Seeing this seemingly normal couple whittled down to primal urges, grunts, and barbaric acts guarantees you'll walk away from this horrible honeymoon scarred and traumatized. Both leads do a great job playing polar opposites who definitely should not be together. Rogan Christopher plays a complete schmuckola in Jack, who is overly aggressive, looking for a fight in any crowd, looking to party instead of thinking, and willing to use Chloe's trust to his own benefit. Jack is a true piece of shit, but Christopher plays that piece of shit believably and not cartoonishly. Kimberly LaFerriere is wonderfully nuanced as a woman pushed to her breaking point with her relationship with her immature husband. She wants to negotiate with him in order to get the level of commitment and maturity she needs, but like so many women, she obviously has chosen the wrong horse to put her money on. She wants to still be seen as a fun person and goes along with Jack on his drug binge, but every time she tries to trust him, he ends up being more of an asshole. Seeing LaFerriere juggle these complex emotions is the most compelling conflict they face and drives the entire film. LaFerriere is also somehow able to pull off sexy as she sinks her teeth into a wriggling human being and tearing out a chunk of flesh. Now that's some range. While the scope of Do Not Disturb is small, as the bulk of it takes place within one blood-spattered hotel room, the emotions and themes about relationships make up for it in size and scope. The two leads are able to speak volumes about the give and take necessary for a healthy relationship by showing everything one shouldn't do to a partner. The gore is quite nauseating and feels pretty real, though I don't know if this couple would be able to tear off an arm at the shoulder. Then again, once the blood is tasted, One can argue that this becomes sort of a Wendigo tale, where the humans devolve into ravenous and ferocious animals, and who knows what kind of devastation a feeding frenzy like that can do. There are some nicely stylized scenes of drug-induced haze, and a few fun scenes like the couple making a heart in the wake with their jet skis as they dispose of a body, but for the most part, you're caught in one room with this couple who are literally tearing each other apart. Do Not Disturb is an intimate nightmare that is going to cut close to those who are in a relationship that might not be all peaches and keens.
You're doomed to live the life you're meant to be, stuck inside your reality.